Apologies for that, folks. For some reason, streaming software decided to play funny beggars and just completely refused to play ball with me. So, right, let's anyway, let's get on with this. Now, this DLC is not like the usual DLC for Train Simulator, for Train Sim World. This is an entirely fictional thing, and it's based on a model railway. It's based on a child's train set, shall we say? It's not a model railway. It's a train set. So, let's get into it, because there's some funny things you can do with this. Don't do that. Sorry, just swapping the keyboards over. So, yeah. So, here we go. And there we go. That little splash screen there just kind of spoiled it. But here we are in a living room. So I'm going to turn the cam off now, and I might turn the microphone off at some point so you can actually hear the game audio. Look at it, and guess what? It's set in the 1980s. So you've got all this fun stuff. So you can walk around, collect gold coins, and down there you can see the train. But we'll not go to that just yet. We need to, yeah. We're just going to have a little explore around. But I need to find something in here first. There is something hidden. Now, I don't know what that music is. Probably just generic music. And there you have a 1980s ghetto blaster, complete with a tape deck. Because don't forget, this is before CD players existed. Now, there is something very special hidden that I've worked very hard to get, and I need to find it. Oh, wait. Sorry about this. I forgot to do something to get it. How do we activate? How do we activate the overlays? Oh, that's Mastery playing up again. Yeah, I've forgotten how to do this. There's something I've got to do. Ah, there it is. Sorry, I've just kind of given it away. And let's not start on the table. Yeah, we'll start there. Sorry about that. I forgot to... Ooh, some Christmassy music. Right. So, this is the surprise. Look what we have here. We have a Willys Jeep. And guess what? You can drive it. It takes a bit of getting used to, though. So let's go and have a look around, shall we? Obviously we've got little... Ooh! We've got, that little toy town here, made of cardboard. We've got a loader. There's a crane in the background there, but it doesn't work. Yeah, you can drive it! You can drive it! Yes, you can even look at that. You can do some good handbrake turns with it. Most people just got this just purely and simply to drive it. So there's the actual train, which is an F7. Big American bruiser thing. But there's some other funny stuff you can do. Now this is something I've wanted to try doing. I might be in the wrong place to do it. And yep, there's some nice little details around. There are collectibles on this route as well, which are those gold coins you saw earlier. Yeah, first person. Yes, it is a Willys Jeep, gamer dude, and yeah, first person driving is a bit awkward. But I'm used to it because I drive the trucks. And obviously I drive the trains in first person, so... This is the first drivable vehicle in Train Sim World. And it's only on this route, unfortunately. Ah! Oh, I'm stuck now. But yeah, let's go and show you this. Oops. Well, at least it self-rights. At least it rights itself if you fall off. Can you go under the settee with it? Yes, you can. I'm going the wrong way here. Handbrake turn. Oh yes. That'll get the ladies impressed. And if you don't know what I'm referring to there, just go back and watch an old episode of BBC Top Gear. Yeah. Although in Ace Ventura, that was a Land Rover. But look at this. What have we got? What do we have here? Whoops. Uh-oh. What do we have here? We have a 1980s gaming console, complete with cartridges. Oops, I've crashed it again. Right. Watch this. Ah, can't get past... Oh, well, I'll have to go the long way round then. Ready for this? Listen. Total sound of the 80s and early 90s. 8-bit sound. Yeah, cartridge games, the furthest I can go back to is Sega Mega Drive. I mean, I've still got a Mega Drive, but it needs a new Can you take it in the lift, do you think? Yeah, oh, well, watch this, by the way. Look at this. I don't think we can fit in the lift with this. Oh, I was wrong. I was wrong. You can. Look, you can't use the lift when you're in it. Yeah, the Genesis was the American name. Yeah, watch this low as well, look. Ready? And we're going up in an improvised lift made of cardboard and, I'm assuming, Lego or Duplo or something, and with a piece of string and pencils. It's just a little bit of fun. It's good for the kiddies as well, you know what I mean? Shame you can't hear the game sound anymore from up here, but looking at that picture there, it would appear that they would be driving in class 465 on the training centre in the game. So yes, look, you see, there's lots of explorable places. Oh, there's a gold coin there. Ooh, piece of candy. Where's my picket fence? I don't know, because you never see the garden. But the whole point of this DLC is just a bit of fun. So should we go drive the train now? Or do you want to do some more exploring? Train trumps. I didn't know a train could trump. Yeah, so I just thought I'd do something a bit different for the Christmas streams, and this will be probably my last stream of... Is that another Jeep over there? Yeah, there's another Jeep over there. Yeah, so this will probably be my last stream of 2022, I reckon. But I will be making an announcement probably next week about what's going to happen to the channel. Okay, so we have a class, I'm guessing that's a class 101. And here's a little Easter egg for you. Oh no, it might not be this one. I don't think it is this one. Now, one of the books is, it says it's written by one of the team from Dovetail Games. What we'll do is we'll go and have a quick look at the train then. Yeah, I've only got a small Christmas tree too, Dan. It's so great that you can drive these little Jeeps around. Uh-oh, that was some bad parking. Oh, listen to that. You can actually hear the fire. It is quite funny, this. Look at that, they've even got the heat glow from it. Well, essentially, yeah, it's kind of like a Toy Story, this, yeah. Let's and this is the train. Shall we play with it? Taking the brakes off. Switch is set the wrong way. No, don't do that. Quick. I'm going to derail. Oh, maybe not. What you mean with that? What? It's a typical American railroad horn. I like that. It's kind of cool. Right. So what we're going to do now is just have a quick have a quick drive round. Need to make sure all the switches are in the correct... Oh! It's put this... Yeah, and the speed limit on this track is 50 miles an hour. So you can see it's quite an extensive track here. And all of the levers are... you know, you can interact with them. Oh, look, there's a little man driving. That's me. There's a little man driving, look, that's me. And the string... And the horn string even moves when you pull it. What we'll do is we'll just have a quick swizz in this, and then we're going to go and do a couple of the scenarios. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, you mean the Canadian mountain passes? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, gamer dude. It would be several thousands of pounds worth. You know, for 200, for what does a 200 quid toy railroad get you these days? Gets you an oval circuit on a train, and that's about it. Whoa! Whoops! What happened there? Just go through the house. Right, there we go. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and do a couple of the scenarios now for the same route. Right, guys. Can you get the movies? Can you get the movie references from these titles? So, can you get the movie titles? If you think you know, drop the answers in the chat. So you're saying scenario number 5 and scenario number 4 are Die Hard and The Breakfast Club. You would be correct. How about number 3? The North Cole. What do we think that one is? And these are all 80s references because this is set in the 80s. So, do I have to tell you? Really? Really? Okay, so scenario number 1. The Lost Toys. That should be pretty obvious. The Lost Boys. I think it might be Dan. Scenario number 2. Self-explanatory. the film was called Batteries Not Included. And it was about little alien spaceships. And it was a really good film. Obviously, short circuit. Again, self-explanatory. And the final scenario, Plight of the Navigator, which we are going to do tonight because there's something there's something special at the end. Right, so these are only short scenarios, so we can do a few of them. We'll start with The Lost Toys. Oh, look, who's that? Naughty little elf. That elf on the shelf, he ain't on the shelf now, is he? Takes a while for the scenario to start. You'd never set it into notch 8. I wonder if you can derail this. Because you know that's what a lot of kids do when they're playing with toy trains. They derail them. Is this thing going to tell me what I have to do next? Coming through. Start braking. We're carrying presents. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know where the controller. Oh, I think in this you're basically driving as a shrunken version of yourself. Oops, I overshot. So now we get out. Where did that go? Oh, it's just magically appeared under the tree. Has it? I don't think it has. And there we go. It's really quick and easy, and unlike the proper routes in Train Sim World, it's easy to learn, it's easy to drive. Right. Here we go then. It is unique, yeah, it is unique for Train Sim World, yes. And like I say, it's just a bit of fun. And here we are on top of the fireplace. And that naughty little elf has hidden the batteries. So there are several batteries around. I think there was one hidden, there was another one hidden somewhere and I can't remember where it was. Look at this. Now you can officially say, "Hello, Mum! I'm on the telly!" I am literally on the telly. Where's this rabbit ears? What's that? Is that? I don't know what that is on the back of the TV, but hey. Whee! Boing. Where's a Jeep when you where's the Jeep when you need one? Okay, you know I'm going for the Jeep, don't you? I'm cheating. The thing is you can only get the Jeep if you do what's called mastery. And there are 2 levels to it. It's fairly easy. Can't even step over the power controller cable. Where's the jack in the box? I don't know. I haven't seen a jack in the box. The train's just running round on its own now. The thing is this is really difficult to control because you've got to drive it using the analog stick. So that you drive and power it using the same stick. Ah. Might as well pick this coin up while I'm here. There's 20 of them dotted around the room. And they're all over the place. Oh yeah, watch this as well. Watch this. Is that... I thought the car was trying to drive itself then. Watch this. Watch this. Boing! Look, it's a lazy boy. Yeah, sounded like a haunted house because it sounded like the car was trying to drive itself. Oops. There has to be a way of changing the camera on this. There isn't. That's it. Edited by... Here it is. Edited by Adam Lucas. Now, Adam Lucas is the head of the... what used to be known as the preservation crew for Train Sim World. But they've changed their title now. I can't remember what they changed the title to. Beep beep, brum brum. Beep beep. It needs a horn. Sounds like it sounds like some of today's pop music, that. Ooh. And the little green army men, yeah. Right, that's a battery. That's one battery collected. Drive off the table. Splat. I think there was a battery hidden in this little town. Yes, I shouldn't drive on the tracks. Hey, there's another Jeep, look. It is quite fun. It's just to lark about, really, isn't it? It still is a common thing. Buy a blooming expensive toy and you either have to buy a charger for it separately or buy blooming batteries. Whoops. Donuts. Yeah. Batteries not included and all accessories sold separately. I use a lot of batteries. Luckily I've got rechargeables. Park at the bottom of the ramp. And there you go. I parked it. It's just a bit of fun. And because it's, you know, because it's Christmas themed with the elf and that, I just thought I'd stream it just for a laugh. Serious game streams will be resumed in 2023. Yeah, it is. It's like when I was growing up, micro machines were a thing, and you could buy the cities for them, like Supervan City or Toolbox City or whatever, but it didn't come with any vehicles, so you had to buy the vehicles separately. But then again, you can't really say much because think about it. Yeah, you know, unless you buy a bundle when you're buying a gaming console, you don't get anything with it. Oh, and by the way, there's another 80s reference here, which represents a very, very good film. And I'm staring at it right now. The skateboard and the colours are references to Back to the Future. The pink wheels and the fluorescent pink wheels and the bright green top. It's a homage or a reference to Back to the Future, where Marty rides one. You know, these days we balk at a games console or something only having however many gigabytes of memory. But don't you remember? PlayStation 1, you had to buy the memory cards, and the memory cards were only 1 megabyte. Thought that Jeep was floating then. I built a little one of these. I built a little Airfix one of these. Those Willy Jeeps. Ain't that a scary thing? And then when the PlayStation 2 came out, they were 8 megabyte memory cards. Should we go do another one? Yeah, it was, yeah. Some people got 16 gigabyte ones. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true, gamer dude. It was only your game save data. Although, if you had games like Gran Turismo, what was it? You had 15 blocks of available memory in those. And Gran Turismo took up 5, and that was not including if you saved any of your replays. I mean, we're spoiled for choice these days, aren't we? Right, let's get the throttle down. I'm going to pick up some coal today. Overwrite your saved data, yes. Yeah, but the thing about gaming back then as well is you didn't have to have an online connection for any of it. A lot of games now require an online connection. Oops, got some wheel slip. Whoops. May have hit the brakes a bit too much there. So what do you think of this little DLC then? Ooh, nice parking. Do I see a gold coin? Yes, I see a gold coin hidden there. Yes, Dan. Metal Gear Solid. Yep. There was another one that I'm trying to remember. It was before Call of Duty. Medal of Honor. That was a fantastic game as well. And remember that if you wanted to play with your mates, you had to actually have your mates in your house to play games with you. But Metal Gear Solid was brilliant. So was Medal of Honor. Maintain a slow speed for this. I need to go get that coin. I'll get it when I've loaded the coal. Well, yeah, the original PlayStations, you had to have that thingy, didn't you? That cable. But then they brought out, for the PlayStation 2, they brought out the multi-tap, so you could have 4 controllers. That was brilliant. I can't remember what they call that. They called that cable that you needed to play with your mates, because I think Gran Turismo 2 had it. No, for the original PlayStations there was one as well. I can remember when Micro Machines came out on the Mega Drive, you could have up to 4 controllers plugged in. So you had 2 in the actual game console, and it had an extra 2 ports in the cartridge that you could plug an extra 2 controllers into, so you could have the 4 players on it. That was brilliant, was that? I still have a lot of my old gaming tech. I have a ZX Spectrum Plus from 1985, I think. I have an Amiga 600 Plus from the 1990s. I have a Sony Mega Drive, original one. Oh, that was a go. Was that a stopper? No, it was a go via. Whoops. I never had a Game Boy. I never had any of the Game Boys. And then of course I've still got on top of the Spectrum, the Amiga, I still also have my little PS1, my PS2, my PS3, 2 PS4 Pros and a standard PS4, and a PS5. Obviously I'm playing PS5 now. Better. After this one, we'll do one last scenario, because it takes about 20 minutes or so to do, and then that's probably going to be it for 2022. But, like I said, there will be an announcement next week of something new possibly coming to the channel. And you'll all look forward to that. And Gamer Dude, do not spoil it, because you already know what it is. Alright, see you later. Thanks for watching. I know this isn't your kind of thing. There is going to be a switch that I'm going to have to throw at some point, I think. Or a set of points. No, I didn't! I never played Banjo-Kazooie. I never played... Well, I did play it, but I never owned it. Parappa the Rapper. And there we go. Oh, listen to that crackling fire. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can't believe I'm level 115. I know people have got higher than me, but... we'll go and we'll do the final scenario. Which is Plight of the Navigator. Yeah. Because that's quite fun. It involves some switching. Or as we call it in England, shunting. Why is it started me all the way up here? And of course I'm going to go switch the 8-bit gaming system on again. I don't know why. Some things sound some things do sound good in 8-bit. Good old CRT TVs, eh? Played Abe's Odyssey. Oh, that was a beast of a game, was Abe's Odyssey. It's quite difficult. for what it was. Oh yeah, I forgot, you can't reverse on this. So you have to go the long way round. The Abe's Odyssey was on the demo disc that you used to get with the PlayStations. Because I had two versions of the PlayStation. I had the original big grey one. And the disc spinner broke. So I had to get a new one. And the only new one I could get was the smaller PS1. But that startup sound for the original PlayStation, the PSX and the PS1, oh, it was fantastic, wasn't it? Had a lot of bass too. Yeah, well, there's the thing, Dan. I never had a Game Boy. So I couldn't play Tetris. I mean, I had a Tetris game on the Amiga. Check the switches. Switches are incorrectly aligned, so just need to change that. Bingo. Oh, that one's incorrectly aligned as well. There we go. Good job I checked that. Yeah, well, everybody knows the Tetris theme tune, though. Although the one that everybody knows wasn't actually the main theme, it was the Tetris B theme. Yeah, I could only play Mario if I went to somebody's house who had Nintendo. See, it was Sonic with me. It was Sonic with me because obviously I had a Mega Drive. Ah, yeah. So your PS2 would have been the opening lid one. Mine wasn't. Mine had the button on it. In fact, I'm looking at my PS2 now. Yeah, PlayStations have had a good run. Do you remember the Sega Saturn? And the Dreamcast and the N64? Like I said, I can't say I've ever had a problem with Sony consoles either. Apart from the disc spinner going in the original PlayStation, that's all I've had. I remember playing Need for Speed on the Sega Saturn, I think it was. And GoldenEye on the N64, and I was always rubbish at GoldenEye. But I've never been a fan of Shoot 'em ups. Yeah, it did. Actually, technically, it was their second attempt because they did a they did one before Dreamcast, which I think it could be hooked up to the Mega Drives. Nintendo's always had it kind of spot on, though, really. Yeah, yeah, the Sega Saturn came before the Dreamcast. Sega Saturn was the black one. And then Dreamcast was like the grey, whitish colour. And I can remember being a young and, you know, being a teen when Grand Theft Auto came out, sneaking around to play it on my sister's boyfriend's PlayStation. I eventually got it for myself, though. I was more into my racing games. I had V-Rally, Gran Turismo, Formula 1, 97. I've actually got got two versions of Formula 1. I've got Formula 1 and Formula 1 97 for the original PS1. I had Gran Turismo 2 as well, but somebody pinched it. And I also had Tokka touring cars. Remember Tokka touring cars? Driving the Mondeos and the Volvos. Oh, that was a good game. Unfortunately, the last Tokka game was a bit of a flop. Oh, and of course I had Colin McRae Rally and Colin McRae Rally 2 as well. I've still got some PS1 games. Got quite a few PS2 games too. Yeah. The old ones were best because there was no real restrictions on vehicles that you could use. Alright, the graphics weren't that good, but they were brilliant at the time. I think the Gran Turismos of old also had better soundtracks, because you had bands like Feeder providing the tunes for it. Whereas now it's all just mostly generic stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, Gran Turismo 7 is a good game. But there's just too many restrictions with it. Most of the vehicles you get, you can't use in any of the races. Oh, whoops. That's a mistake I made. I was too busy reading the chat. Earthbound. Don't know if I ever played that. Oh, well, I won't have done then. That was a mistake I just made. Should have uncoupled them before moving away, and I didn't. Oh, if we're talking about consoles, the first console game I played would have been Sonic. So that was the first, the Mega Drive was the first console I got. But if we're talking first video game I ever played, that'd have probably been something like Lotus Turbo Challenge on the Amiga. Because we had the Amiga before I got the Mega Drive. Need to move back a bit so I can clear that switch. Excellent. Kirby? Nope. Never played that. See? I never played a lot of stuff. Like I said, mostly I was interested in racing stuff. So you can see kind of why I like playing simulation stuff. Hang on, I uncoupled those. F-Zero. Name rings a bell, but I can't remember. Something's gone wrong here. I've done this in the wrong order, I reckon. Yeah, played Ridge Racer and Rage Racer. Ridge Racer. I remember those. Ridge Racer Type 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to do an extra shunt move here. Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit. Is that a PS3? I played the PS3 one. I may have played the original version, if there was an original version. But I liked Burnout. I don't think I've played it on the PS1. Yeah, I don't think I've played it on the PS1. Yeah, I think I might have played Bomberman. And Worms. And Lemmings. Oh, let's go! Lemmings and its remixes of songs. Yeah, I've played Worms. I don't care. I don't care. I get my kingdom for a donkey. Team 17. Who were based in a town not far away from me. I think they've moved and they're now in my town. They moved to a bigger premises. Did I play Sly Cooper? No. Why is that still coupled? Look at that. Good old 1980s stereo there. With its twin tape decks. Legend of Zelda. Yeah, I think I did play that a couple of times. I think I also played Final Fantasy 6. Legend of Zelda just reminds me of the old cartoon. Well, excuse me, princess. Mega Man. No, that was one I didn't. I mean, Final Fantasy is still going, isn't it? I haven't played any of the newer Final Fantasies, though. Did it? Wow. Oh, golden joystick, yeah. Yeah, this has taken longer than it should have done because I've had to do some extra shunt moves because I mucked up the order. Hmm. Yeah, I think when I played Final Fantasy, it was on the PS2, and that was it. So it must have been what 2004. And I can remember because it had been 2000, yeah, 2003, 2004 ish, something like that. And I can remember because one of my flatmates was a musician. He was studying music at uni, and he played the drums, he played the guitar, and he borrowed my keyboard. And within a few minutes of him hearing the Final Fantasy theme tune, he's sitting there playing on my keyboard, playing the theme tune to it. It was actually really good. Guitar, drums, keyboard. Wasn't a very good singer though. I don't think. Oh, that's good cooking. Yes, Donkey Kong. Never played it on a console. I played it on a handheld. And it was like a one with a flip out, and it had like 3 screens. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've kind of I think I've kind of messed this one up. Well, it's been fun doing it anyway. Right. That side. Of course I'm going for the Jeep. You know I'm going for the Jeep. Never. Some puzzle games I'm alright with, others I'm not. Certainly word puzzles, I can be good at them, but I can also be bad at them. I'm better at quiz games and stuff like that. People used to hate playing quiz games with me, Trivial Pursuits and stuff like that, because I knew all the answers. Right, so this was what the whole shunting scenario was about. There you go. How to spell Merry Christmas. So, folks, that's been a Christmas stream with a train. Well, a toy train, but still. Got to drive it, got to explore, got to have a bit of fun. And like I said, this will have most likely been my final stream of 2022. But in the period between Christmas and New Year, there will be an announcement on my channel for something that I have planned for 2023, which some of you may like. I will also be... It won't be live, I will tell you that much. But it might interest some of you. It will also be going on my other channel as well. So, thank you for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Take care all. Night night.